liquor stores are closed on Sundays, so I wasn't planning on going live today, but because we can't do anything Sunday, might as well go out and about today and see what we can find. I think Paul was telling me he's going to try his luck at Goody Goody today. Goody Goody used to drop on Saturday, so we'll see if they drop today or not. Always a chance. We're going to try Goody Goody Colleyville, see if they got anything. If they don't, we'll try Bedford. I think all the Goody Goody dropped at the same day, same time. I don't think it's corporate telling them random days and times to drop. I think if one drops, they all drop. But that doesn't mean they're all going to have the same thing. So we're going to try that. We'll try the second Goody Goody along with the specs there. And then I think we're also going to go to the specs on Harwood again. So trying to keep building points. We've been buying stuff like these Powerade Zeros and energy drinks like the Monster Zeros to try to gain points with specs. Mr. Noobs, what's going on? So we've been building, 10 to 20 points a day, roughly every day that we go to the specs on Harwood. And that seems to be doing the trick, honestly. Like, we're slowly getting up there. Maybe we'll be able to hit black status with specs, which will help get us on that phone call list, a little bit higher up on the list, I should say. William Hall, thank you so much. Yeah, well, yesterday we did go over 1,000 subscribers. I was like almost 80 or 90 away in the morning, and I gained over 100 subscribers in one day. I had a couple combinations that worked out on how that happened. So first off, a YouTube short advertising that I'm giving away 10 Weller Antique 107s. I mean, that seems like a pretty good advertisement to get people to want to subscribe, right? I got a Facebook group that Bourbon Santa had shouted me out in. That gave me some subscribers. Adam from Major Zero, he gave me a shout out. He also wanted me to do like a long form YouTube video for whiskey hunting, so we went bourbon hunting and did that. And between the YouTube short, which we checked this morning, we gained 98 subscribers, I believe, off that short so far. We gained 20 off the long form and probably gained about 20 off of the shout out on the Facebook page. We've definitely been growing pretty crazy the last couple days. Matter of fact, the last 28 days, I think we gained like 250 subscribers. So, and you hear that almost all of that, or at least a third of that, was yesterday. Is insane to me. Travis, what's going on? Got Dave Vogelsang in the chat too. Thank you, man, so much. Noah, what's going on? Travis picked up one of the tequilas. It's Sazerac's products, the Corazon. They finish it in their Buffalo Trace barrels, high-end barrels. I think it's more of a marketing thing. I don't necessarily think that tequila is good from what I've heard. I have seen the one in Special Reserve barrels and the one in Blanton's barrels, but he's saying he saw the one in the William Weller barrels, which is pretty cool. But I think it's just a marketing thing. I don't know if it's actually good. I don't want to really speak on it without trying it, but everybody that I know that's into tequila, they've made that comment about it's just them marketing it, so we'll see. Might have to get one day to try it. WV Bourbon Guy, what's going on, brother? So we got a couple donations too that are coming in. I need to this is my fault too. I'm probably going to advertise on the Discord. By no means am I asking for any donations as far as additional giveaways like bottles and shirts and stuff. But what I am going to do is ask and remind everybody, if you did tell me that you were wanting to give something away, to basically reach out to me and tell me again. That way I can add it to the giveaway, because I'll be honest, I didn't make a list because I wasn't expecting to hit 1,000 subscribers so quickly. So I was going to do my 1 year anniversary for Whiskey Tube and 1,000 subscribers like as a goal. At the same time, do one big giant stream, and honestly we could have done that, but we kind of jacked it up because we weren't prepared. So I'm just not prepared for Monday to do it. So the 1,000 subscriber giveaway, where we're giving away 10 Weller Antique 107s, is going to be on Monday, but it's going to be Labor Day, so it'll be not this Monday but the following Monday. This Monday I still plan to go live though. This will be my 1 year of Whiskey Tube celebration, so that'll be pretty cool. I'm not really going to be giving away too much for that. Just want to hang out and have some pours and talk about all the samples I've received and all the generous people that I've met in the community. So pretty freaking awesome there. Let me turn the brightness up. I'm having a hard time seeing now. The sun is out. Make sure I didn't miss any chat. Sorry, I'm scrolling back up. Charlie Guzman, what's going on? Officer John 23 wants to be a mod, please. I don't know if you've have you earned that privilege yet, John? Anthony C, what's going on? This is Chris Hansen. Please have a seat right there. Did you know that boy is 14 years old? I love the copy pasta. We got a cop chilling over here in the right lane, and people are still mobbing, running a little speed trap right there. But ain't nobody speeding right here. He's too close to where all the traffic gets on the highway. I bet if he got on the other side of this exit, he'd get so many more people. Your next trip's gonna be to Austin and then Dallas. I can bring it with me. I haven't had it before either. Yeah, so I've seen them like the cheaper. I say cheaper, obviously it's still Buffalo Trace products are hard to find, but the barrels that they finish them in, the cheaper ones like Eagle Rare and Blanton's, those are like 35 to 45 bucks I've seen on the cheap end, maybe even 50 bucks for the barrel finish. And then the higher end ones I've seen for like 60 to 85 dollars. So it just depends on what barrel they finished them in. Finley the dog said Ron Swanson and Danny McBride had a son. Ravish, what's up? Football kid, what's going on? Robert, what's up? I'll send you $50 if you push your fun bags together. Bro, what the hell? What is wrong with you? What's going on, guys? Yeah, so we're driving to the liquor store. We're going to the Goody Goody in Colleyville. I've got about 23 minutes to go to get there, so we got a little bit of ways to go. I am still running another secret. I say secret, obviously, if you're watching my live, it's not really that secret anymore. It's a free giveaway, though. I'm giving away a sample if someone finds me out in the wild, and the special phrase you got to tell me is 1,000 subscribers. We were doing that as we were pushing towards 1,000, but now we've actually hit 1,000, so... if you want a chance to win some samples, what it was is I was going to give away one sample. If I don't go found that day, I'll add one to it the next day. And we haven't really been announcing it lately, other than that one time. And no one's found us yet, so now we have 3 samples to give away. A nice mustache comment. Thanks. Trying to merge. Trying to cause no wrecks because we're live streaming. Mobbing on our way to Goody Goody. Someone did say samples, Noah. This time, man, I gotta remember what I poured up. Barrel King Knighted Batch 81 is one of the samples. I just poured one up today. It was the Trader Joe's barrel entry proof one. It's 125 proof. I got that one as a gift. I want to give that sample of that away because I know we don't see that here in Texas because Trader Joe's, they're not allowed to sell liquor in Texas. It has to be a liquor store. Then what was the other one? I'm trying to make sure all the pours that I have so far are stuff that we can't really get here in Texas, or they're very hard to get. So hopefully when someone does find me, it's exciting that they get to try some stuff that they don't normally see in the state. So 1,000 subscribers is the key phrase. We are going to Goody Goody Colleyville. No surprise there. We should be there by 9:56. Doors open at 10. I'll have the samples in the truck. So if you say the 1,000 subscriber phrase to me, we'll come out and I'll hand you a bag with 3 samples in it because we haven't been found the last 2 days. So today's day 3 of me hunting and have samples on board. So good chance for you. Noah said he's already in the lot waiting for me. I know we were talking about it. I think Paul said he's going to Goody Goody as well. He thinks today might be the day they drop. I'm not sure if there's a line or not. Appreciate giving the stream a like. Yeah, I do want to hear your opinions on the last one, Noah. That'd be really cool to hear. Noah's the first of the winners of the new giveaway series that I started out. I'm trying to do some shorts on it, maybe a video on it, kind of talk about it and explain the thought process behind it. Some people took it the wrong way in the Discord for the local one. They thought I was trying to advertise my channel. In a way, it kind of does, but honestly, it's more just to get somebody who's local a chance to try some stuff that they've never had before, so pretty awesome. Hey Zeus, the Bloody 81, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for that. I didn't expect it to happen so quickly, I'll be honest. Like, one YouTube short away from freaking going viral, I guess is what they say. I was on the phone with Matt from Whiskey Wisdom the other day, and he was telling me about one of his shorts he had posted. And that short, he gained over 3,000 subscribers off of one short, which is freaking insane. It has really good retention. I think you get 11,000 views on it, and like 3,000 of those people that viewed it actually subscribed. That's like insane. I've never seen numbers correlate like that. So whatever he did, the algorithm loved him on that one, and I'm hoping to maybe one day do the same. I mean, he went over 10,000. We just hit 1,000, so pretty awesome. Got a little bit of high traffic area, gotta slow down, so won't be checking chat as much. Still gotta be attentive to the road. What's up, Kimmy? Everybody slows down like right here. It's the exit like before 30 and Six Flags. There's like a little construction area, but there's no construction actually going on. It's just the lanes kind of do that little S swerve. And for whatever reason, people want to come to almost a complete stop. I'm not sure why. Got 4 lanes wide and they still can't figure it out, I guess. Yeah, so I'm hoping today's the day that Goody Goody drops something. Maybe I can get something to celebrate the 1,000 subscribers. For 1 year Whiskey Tube anniversary, Monday I'll be celebrating that. I probably will fresh crack a unicorn. I think I'm going to open the 13th Colony 15th anniversary, to be honest. I think that'll be my fresh crack. Paul, what's going on, man? You said you're going to go to Goody Goody today. Which location? I'm on my way to the Colleyville location. I'll probably check the Bedford one afterwards, assuming that they even drop anything today. Rowlett, man, that's far. Yeah, I made my way out there one time. I had to meet somebody over on the Dallas side of town, and because I was already so far away, I'm like, let me just drive all the way to Garland and go have breakfast with Jeff from Drizzo Nation. And then we both went and hunted a couple stores, including that Goody Goody that you're going to in Rowlett. They had the Laguna Madre that was like on the front area, like by the registry. That's where they keep some of their allocations. And then on the main aisle, if they haven't sold out, if you look on the main aisle, it's like halfway down, you'll see like a store pick section. It'll be on your left. That store pick section, they had Russell's Private Barrels in there. So me and Jeff both bought one. Probably could have bought multiples, but I like to save some for other people. I don't like to just sit there and buy up an entire stock just because I want a bottle. Thank you, Whiskey Shaman. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, Kim, if you're trying to tag people, for whatever reason, if you're on a computer, you can do an @ and you can type their name and it'll like highlight it on screen whenever you get tagged. But on your phone, if you type @ and type someone's name, it doesn't highlight them. I haven't figured that one out yet. Oh, there we go. William Hall's telling us how to do it on the phone. I can't seem to get it to work on Android. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I bet it would work if I went through an internet browser instead of the YouTube app. Mark Duffy, what's going on, man? We're stuck in traffic right now, but we're on our way to a Goody Goody. Hoping they drop something. Paul said he's trying to be very selective. They're going to be very selective. I'm just telling you, those Russell Private Barrels, I've never gone wrong with a single Russell's Private Barrel. They're like $71.99 before tax, though, so they are a little up there. But one of the best bottles you can get, in my opinion, for the price. Under $80, 110 proof. It's a pick. Most of them are between, I don't know, 7 to 12 years for the majority of them. I think this one's like in the 7 year, 11 months, almost an 8 year. I think it's a Camp Nelson E or Camp Nelson F floor 4. I can't remember. I wish they'd make tagging easier and consistent too across all devices. That's one thing that I do like when I'm on the computer is I can absolutely like go to town, typing away and adding and pinging everybody so that way they can see their name highlighted whenever I say cheers to them. We're getting closer, 14 minutes out. Let you guys see the road for a minute. Move my hat, block some of your guys' view. This guy's right line. Some of these guys just don't want to drive. Would you pay $300 for Coy Hill? I mean, honestly, absolutely. If you're talking about the new releases, if it's in a 375, I might be a little bit more hesitant, but the 750, absolutely. I don't see Coy Hill going for anything less than 700, and the higher proof ones go over 1,000. So Coy Hill for $300, sign me up. Cast 529, what's going on? Thank you, man. Really appreciate that. We're on our way to a Goody Goody in hopes that they're dropping something today. The answer is probably no. We never seem to time it right. If they do drop, it'll be later. That's just how it works for me. That's what happened to the specs on Cooper. I went there, they had a truck there, they unloaded it. They didn't really have anything there for me, and then 30 minutes later I get a text from somebody saying, hey, they just dropped. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I'm already back home, my kid's asleep. I'm like, I ain't gonna try to get them back up and race over there just to have a chance at getting something before, you know, all the vultures swoop in and buy everything. If you'd ever see one, but your buddy in Ohio just picked up 2 for $305 each. $305 each, yeah, no, 100%. Like, that's a buy. MSRP on those things are stupid cheap, but like anybody who knows what it is, like they're gonna charge more for it, especially the mom and pops. $305 though, if it's a 750 and the proof is, you know, greater than I would say 137, 138, and it's a Coy Hill, like you're talking 700. If it's greater than 140 proof or at 140 proof or greater, you're talking almost $1,000. It's insane. Thomas Anderson, one of the Michigan boys. What's going on, sir? Haven't been to a liquor store in a couple weeks. It's been empty in the whiskey budget. You know, we keep going, mainly for you guys, honestly. Just kind of doing this for the live, the interaction with you guys. The bourbon hunting's fun, but the budget, like you said, it gets tight. And you can't really spend money like that all the time, so I do find myself passing on some stuff that I would probably normally buy if I had the funds. We're 11 minutes away from the store now. So your buddy's from Ohio, but he's in Kentucky right now. Well, I would definitely encourage him to buy, if he has the opportunity to buy more, even at $305. I know that sounds very expensive, and it is. It's a lot of money for a bottle, but that's definitely a highly coveted, highly sought after bottle. So you're hoping to see a Russell's 15 at Goody Goody? Man, like, I don't know, maybe. That's possible. They're not holding stuff back for a drop anymore, so I don't see why they couldn't just put them out. I just don't know when they're going to drop. Everyone else seems to have gotten Russell's 15. I'm pretty sure Total Wine got theirs in. Obviously, it's going to be a allocation raffle only for Grand Reserve members, or maybe even part of the Grand Reserve event. But I would more than likely think it'll be the end of the year raffle. That's my guess. Specs got theirs. Theirs was phone call list. They've been calling people. I don't think they'll hold any back. I think it'll just be phone call only. And Most people that have gotten a phone call, they have 10,000 points or greater for their account balance. Let's see, Goody Goody, yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't be able to just put them out, but I think that'll have to be one of those, you're gonna have to know somebody, because there's no way they don't tell their friends. A random bonus drop for Russell's 15. They haven't dropped up there yet in Ohio? Interesting. I got a couple people up in Ohio, but I don't know how in tune they are with the bourbon market to even have a chance to look into when they would be dropping, if they have the information or not. In Ohio, like, controlled those, so don't they tell you, like, the days that are dropping, what they're supposed to have at each store? It's just who can get there fastest, basically, and hope that the manager or the store owner doesn't leak the information to their friends, 30 minutes before they release it to the public. Still half asleep, man. What are you doing? You're retired though, aren't you? So you can sleep whenever you want and stay up as late as you want, all the time. Isn't that right? I think we had the conversation before, I can't remember. I'm slacking. Terrible memory, or just lots of drinking. You said it's controlled, but it's a shit show. Man, that sucks, because it takes away opportunities from people when it's like that. Yeah, we're getting closer. We're 8 minutes out. We're off the highway now, getting ready to turn right. Gonna drive the back roads. It's so weird. The store's like so hard to get to. Like, it's not off any major roads, although it's in a major like town. You have to drive through all these like back roads and neighborhoods to get to it. It's only like 10 minutes away from the other Goody Goody, so it's like, why do you have two stores that are this close together with this much product? So it's kind of weird. Will swears up and down about this location though, so. Yeah, Will says he gets all the stuff from this location whenever he does, but I've had better luck at Bedford, but that's just because the manager used to talk to me and tell me everything. But I think they juggled the manager around. I'm pretty sure the manager's now at the Bedford location is now at the Colleyville location, so pretty cool. The lady that threw me out, I don't think she works at the Colleyville location anymore, so she threw me out before the store even opened. I didn't even know they could do that. You said there's already 10 cars outside? Are you sure they're not just employees hanging out, or are they actually like bourbon hunters? Do they have chairs? Are they set up? Because if there's 10 cars already set up outside, then maybe there is information that they are dropping. They got chairs or they're standing outside talking. It's a pretty good sign that they're gonna have dropped today, or at least that's the obviously the speculation. I never really see anyone waiting at this store, so I'm really intrigued to see if there's people waiting here. If there's people waiting here, like, there's a very high chance that they'll be dropping. You only got one person waiting outside the door. Everybody else is in their vehicles still. I mean, still, like, if they all knew when they got there, and they all, like, they don't have any chairs by the door or anything like that, though, to save spots. Some people do that. I don't know which locations will do that. He's at the one in Rowlett, Luis. No chairs, okay. I mean, still, though, that's a good sign. I don't normally see people waiting at Goody Goody like that. Not anymore. They used to for the bundles, because they knew what bottles were in the bundles, so they could have a good chance of getting a bottle. They just had to spend more. No one obviously was waiting in line for a raffle, because it's all random. Hoping and praying that they get a phone call, I guess, but I never got one. I think the one in Rowlett, though, I think that's the one that Jeff went to, or maybe he went to another one. But Jeff would get phone calls. He got like back-to-back phone calls, actually, so he did really good. He got an Elmer T. Lee on one of them, and what was the other one that he got? He got another bottle. I think it was Blanton's Gold Store Pick. Hey, see you later, Dave. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, what's going on, Josh? Thanks again for the celebration, the congrats on the 1K. We're going to be doing that on Labor Day. That'll be when we give away the 10 Weller Antique 107s. Will be Labor Day. I still plan to go live this Monday as well. This will be for my 1 year of whiskey too. We could have combined them together. The issue is I'm not really prepared to do it because I got to have the giveaway list set up and start getting help so I can make sure everything's ready to go. I want that to run smooth. If it runs anything like my 500 subscriber giveaway, I think that one went really well. We went for 4 hours straight and gave away stuff the entire freaking time. I think this will be basically the same thing. Hopefully I'll have it a little bit better down. I'll have to test some things and have Matt from Whiskey Wisdom help me out. If we can get this narrowed down and dialed in, I think I can definitely do it in less than 4 hours. But it'll be a long giveaway. Try to go as quick as I can when we do that too. 3 minutes away, ETA's 9:55, store opens at 10. We'll see if anyone's waiting there. If anyone does happen to show up at this location, the Goody Goody Colleyville, and they find me, the special phrase for the samples, I got 3 samples on board right now. If no one finds me, we'll add a 4th sample to it next time we go hunting, is 1,000 subscribers. So you find me, just say 1,000 subscribers, and that'll be all you have to do to win samples. Ryan, what's going on? I'm gonna see if I can get Matt to help, but at least have Matt help me, like, make sure I'm prepared and set up for it is all I'm trying to do at this point. As long as we can get the giveaway rolling, we'll do a free, like an absolutely free giveaway with people just typing in hashtags. I will probably be spamming names for the Venmo donation / PayPal or Zelle, or even super chats for some of the giveaways too. So I'm gonna have to type that list out. I might ask that someone help me type the list. So maybe I'll be recruiting some people to assist, because the more assistance I can get in this, the faster we can give stuff away and not drag it out longer than we have to. We are next to a liquor store I should pop into as well. They're doing their drawing, I think today actually. Mirage, but I haven't spent any money to have any tickets in this drawing, so. Yep, Mirage Spirits right there. One truck sitting outside. Pretty cool store. It's pretty small, but honestly, good people in there. Pretty awesome. On the ramp, yeah, I'll be probably out on the ramp today too. I got to work in D terminal, and I think I'm supposed to be working on the European Union flight, so I think I'll be down on the ramp on a couple of those. We'll see though. If you see me and say the phrase, you'll win some samples. I don't know when I can give them to you, but there's your chance. I don't know if you'll be in D terminal today. WV Bourbon guy says, I'll gladly help, only cost you Weller 107. Honestly, if I had more 107s, I'd give away a lot more than 10. Oh, they're honking at someone else to wave hi to them. I thought they were honking at me. I'm like, damn. Some people behind us honking. Didn't know who they were honking at. We're 1 minute away, getting ready to turn into Goody Goody. I did not work in A terminal yesterday. I stayed in D and had one of the shittiest days at work I've had in a long time. It was awful. Yeah, there's a line out here. They've got to be dropping something. This is the first time I've seen this store with a line. Might be the intel, man. Might be the freaking intel. Let's go hop in line. Look at all these guys, like everybody has a truck. 7 people in line. couple people in their car. Nothing. You don't know unless you try.
I don't think there's anything else I need before I go.
I'm still gonna go in anyways. I mean, at this point, you guys already waited this long. It's only 2 minutes till the store opens. I mean, I'm not expecting anywhere else to drop.
No.
No bourbon, everybody's leaving. It's only 2 minutes, might as well go in anyways.
Yeah, already here, stand. If no bourbon, I'm looking for something else.
Maybe they got allocated tequila.
That's what I'm hoping for. Well, I picked one up yesterday over Las Colinas.
Yeah. Which one? Blanco, Repo?
Yeah, that one has the Blanco. I like, might as well.
I know some people were getting the Añejo, so.
Missed out the Añejo from last week from Specs.
Ain't no bourbon.
They no good stuff, so they left.
They said there's no bourbon. The manager came out and said there's no allocated bourbon, so they're all leaving.
Oh, that's funny. I told my husband, so we're going to tailgate the Dallas game, and he's like, well, stop at Goody's and pick me up a 5th of Jack. So,
Well, there's plenty of 5ths of Jack, so
Yeah,
you're here for the right place at the right time for that.
it's like, I'm like, oh my God, there's like a group of 10 guys waiting out for liquor.
Yeah, all the vultures scattered whenever they said that there's no bourbon. They didn't even want to come inside and see if they wanted to buy something else.
I haven't seen this for any other store.
What is this? What is this, a store pick?
It's like almost $200.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like maybe 180.
That seems really high. I've never had it before though. Yours will probably be down towards the end on the right. I go in here enough. Trust me, I don't work here, but I'll tell you where it's at. If you want just Jack, I think Jack's further down too.
Well, I was just gonna look and see, I mean, well, here it is. Oh, that's funny. That's the same thing? Was there a difference? That was probably not the best one to say.
I mean, that's it. It's just old number 7. That's it.
Is that it? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. Some Henry McKenna's. Couple old Granddad 114s. I don't think that's going away, guys. I don't see anything.
So am I reading it right that the Quick Coke is the exact same price?
Yeah, that's literally just like a promotional thing that they do.
Alright, well then, shit, that keeps me from having to stop and buy food. Thank you very much for your help.
Yes, ma'am. Got full proof store picks. $45.59. Not too bad. 3 of them. $17.92 full proof store pick. Can't beat that. I don't really see anything else too crazy. Yeah, I thought 114's saying Old Tub and Basil Hayden are leaving. Can't remember which Basil Hayden. I could imagine it being the regular offering. There's too many people that do buy it and drink it. Maybe one of their dark rye or something that's gonna disappear. 96 proof. Some Sagamore. Rum cask and sherry finish here. Got the double oaked and a barrel select. Some Canadian. I don't think we got anything else in here that we gotta really look for. He said nothing at Lowe's Colleyville. That's funny, Noah. I'm not sure what their deal is with Goody Goody. I mean, they said they're supposed to drop like once a month still, but corporate was supposed to tell them when to drop. Everyone was anticipating today. Clearly, I mean, so many vehicles waiting out. But unless corporate tells them to put it out, even if they have it, they can't put anything out. So, I don't know. It's weird. Well, I guess that saves us a trip. I mean, we were just at Goody Goody the other day for the Bedford location, so we don't need to go there. I mean, we can definitely go to like a Specs or something. I don't know if I want to go in and bother Mirage. They're pretty cool, though. If I went to bother Mirage, I'd probably stop live streaming and actually record and film a full-on video for them, because I think that'd be cool, but I don't know. We got time. We'll hit up two different Specs. I mean, I'm not really anticipating anything, but might as well try. On to the next liquor store. Yep. We can't always win. And honestly, it's kind of nice that we don't win every time. Otherwise, we'd be broke. Nice BMW. Here we go. I did hear about Mirage raffles, but I haven't bought any store picks from them to have any entries into it. But the last time I did buy stuff, I did buy a store pick and a couple other bottles. The store picks that they have are pretty damn good, but honestly, the allocations that they had, nothing seemed too impressive, honestly. So we're gonna skip out. Because when we go to Mirage, we normally spend a couple $100. I mean, I've never really been to that store except that one time, and we spent, I think, $300 something at that store. So I'd like to not spend that kind of money today, especially because I'm gonna have to lug all that around with me because I didn't bring the cooler. When I'm going bourbon hunting, if there's something good out and about, like, I gotta have the cooler with me. I gotta like know that there's something going on so we can capitalize on it. The last store pick I bought from them was actually a Jay Mattingly, that one hell of a pick, the Longhorn pick. That one was pretty good. I really did enjoy that one. I tried it again recently, and I wasn't caring for it as much, so I think as it opened up, it definitely kind of changed flavor profile, so we'll have to go back to that again and try that. But that was a good bottle. I was really excited. We got 8 minutes till we get to the next store. That's how close these Goody Goodies are. They're 10 minutes apart, but you got to drive through the neighborhoods. If it was a straight shot, it'd be way faster. Yeah, look how we're driving by a park right now, but like all the trees are overgrown and driving through the neighborhoods basically to get over there. There's the police. Some big houses over here. A lot of older homes, but very, very big. Yeah, Paul, GG was a bust here too. There was like 10 people waiting out front, and then 2 minutes prior to opening, the manager popped out and said, no allocated bourbon. And everyone scattered except for me and one other guy. I mean, we were already there. It's 2 minutes till the store opens up. Like, it's just crazy how fast people are willing to leave and not even look. I mean, sometimes they say they don't have anything, but then they actually do. It's just they didn't know we were looking for it. So, like, example of that, Total Wine told us one day, like an hour before they opened, that they didn't have anything. Like, I didn't have anything better to do, so I was still hanging out there. A couple of us did go in, and they actually had Old Forester single barrel strength. I guess they thought we were only there for Buffalo Trace products, so kind of a surprise. When they say there's nothing there, and then we're all walking out with bottles that we wanted the entire time. They just didn't know that's what we were looking for. So if it's that close, like 2 minutes like that, I don't know why those guys wouldn't go in and at least look. He should have told them we do have 2 bottles, and then tell them it was the Weller Millennium that they have at $8,000 a piece, because I'm sure they're still there. Honestly, if they had something like Weller Millennium, if they had that at the specs for $7,500, like, yeah, it's a ton of money, but honestly, that'd be a good purchase because you'd get so many specs points just for that one bottle. You'd automatically qualify for black status with that, and probably get phone calls that same year for sure, dropping that kind of money on a single bottle. Do all your shopping in one day on one bottle. Man, I was really hoping Goody Goody. I got really excited when you said there's people waiting out there and there's people waiting out by my store. Matter of fact, one of the guys I got a couple bottles off, the Rebecca Creek 16, he was there too, but he left. I was going to try to go and talk to him. His name's Chris. I wanted to talk to him and say, hey man, I've been seeing what you've been doing, and you got some pretty cool stuff, and tell him how I enjoy the Rebecca Creek 16s, because he's got a lot of the older MGP stuff, and he has a lot of the what we call dusties, some very old bottles, even some old decanter stuff too. 5 minutes out from the next store. It's funny because we're going to be right next to the other Goody Goody, but I don't even know if I want to go in. I mean, we were just there the other day, and if this one didn't drop, then the other one won't drop for sure. It's all corporate driven. We'll get to the store at 10:16, and then we got like about a 15-minute drive to the store after that. to the one on Harwood, go get our normal stuff for work, and then we'll go into work for the day, see if today's better than yesterday or the last couple days. Joel, what's going on, man? Appreciate that. Yeah, hitting 1,000 subscribers. We did pretty good the last couple days. I gained over 100 subscribers yesterday alone. Like, I was not planning on that at all. That was crazy. Lots of shout outs. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be able to get the subscriber count up that fast without the shout outs. An old tub for $9.99. Yeah, it was probably one of these Goody Goodies. They discount stuff like that all the time, put it on sale. But we bought an old tub. I say we. Tyler bought an old tub. We used it for a video. It wasn't bad, but the cork had broke off of the topper of the cork, so that had separated. We had to swap that out with a different cork. But honestly, not too bad for Jim Beam profile. Very cheap, pretty decent. Definitely nothing exciting, but it wasn't bad. Three minutes out. 3 minutes. Just waiting on the lights. Think it was in Texas? Yeah, I mean, it probably was. Goody Goody likes to do a lot of discounts on stuff like that. So the mom and pop stuff's been dropping stuff in Austin. What about the price though? Is the price good? If they're dropping good stuff, is the price is good? Because sometimes I see some very terrible pricing. Just pick up the Millennium for the stream. Man, like, honestly, even if we had a business account set up and we were gonna do it as a tax write-off, I don't think I could good-mindedly, like, consciously buy that bottle. There's no way we'd make that much money back in profit. We would definitely be in the hole, and you don't want to be in the hole with a business too many years, because then it just becomes a hobby. Is how it'd be labeled. So we don't want that to be a hobby. We're going to make some kind of money eventually. I do want to get a business account set up for it though, and see if we can do something with a YouTube channel that way. That'd be pretty cool. There's only a couple cars here. Some of the prices have been good, but some have been outrageous. Yeah, that's pretty much mom and pops in a nutshell. I'm assuming the outrageous stuff is mainly on the Buffalo Trace products too. Trying out Specs. This is the one in Bedford next to the Goody Goody. Hello. How you doing? Good.
Always. There's always something better we could have been doing. There's nothing new in there, man.
Look at the tequila. We were just here yesterday, but I don't think they had their truck when I first got here. Nope, not a store pick. We're looking for a store pick of that.
mini packs of water down there in the whiskey aisle. What have we come to? I guess they sold out of the Balcones gift set too. I don't see any of them here. Only 94 proof. I wonder if they make this in a barrel proof. Wathens. Alright, onward to the next store. Thank you. What's going on, Ryan S? So they do make barrel proofs. I thought they did, William Hall. I've just never seen one. It's pretty unpopular over in this area. It was a bust. I guess the question is, knowing that the last Goody Goody was a bust, do we go to this one, or do we just go to the other specs and hope that they have something for us? It seems like today's not really a good day for bourbon hunting. Do we go to the other Goody Goody, or do we skip it and go to the next specs? Because honestly, it's just playing the game, man. You just got to go to these stores on a regular and hope for the best. Hey, Nick Jones. I just don't think going to Goody Goody that we were just at yesterday is going to have anything if the other two Goody Goodies didn't drop anything because it's corporate driven. The only thing we were asking questions about, we did talk to Tyler about, was that Hooten Young. But he hadn't got a bottle in his hand yet to try, so since he hadn't tried it, I don't think there's a reason for us to buy one. Yeah, I think we're going to pass on this Goody Goody that's right here. We're going to the next store. It's like 8 minutes out. And like I said, it's the one on Hardwood, the one where we spend most of our time and money at anyways. And probably just do our thing, get some snacks and drinks. How far is the Goody Goody from the nearest specs? This Goody, like literally 3 minutes. If that, like you're spending 3 minutes waiting for the light. Like I have specs to the corner, like, okay, so where I'm at right now, and then you can see the sign on the other side of the light. I know it's hard to see. I don't know if it'll let me zoom in where Goody Goody is. Yeah, we're just gonna go to specs, I think. Any info on the Bibb & Tucker 15 year? I don't have any, unfortunately. G Good, we probably should have stopped in there, but honestly, like, we were just there yesterday, and with corporate telling them how and when to drop. That guy just turned left with his right turn signal on. That was scary. Yeah, I have way better luck with specs. That's kind of why I was like, let me go try. And at least the guy's honest. He's like, we don't have anything new in, because I'm pretty sure he saw me yesterday. I'd rather them just tell me that and save me the time. But I do like to show off some of the stuff for you guys if they do have anything different or new, because they might not have allocated whiskey or bourbon, but they might have something new as far as a good tequila or a scotch that I might be looking for. I don't look too hard for those. I only buy like scotch maybe once a year, twice a year. If there's the right time, right bottle. Irish will buy every once in a while. Too much hoarding for most distributors around Texas. Yeah, you know what? They are sitting on a mountain of bottles, especially when you see when they do distribute them. You look at the dates on them and how long they've actually had those bottles in their possession. Like, what are they waiting for? Why didn't they put those out sooner? Other than like Eagle Rare and E.H. Taylor Small Batch, it's been a long time since we've picked up any allocated Buffalo Trace products. So I think next week is the week they're supposed to be dropping, so we'll see what all they get. K9 Search and Rescue. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that truck. They are forcing prices up on allocations. It's kind of annoying. And then you see the secondary prices just plummet when they put it all out at once. That's what happened at the last Total Wine drop that they did. They did a Total Wine event at Las Colinas. They had like 200 bottles of Blanton straight from the barrel and like 100 bottles of E.H. Taylor barrel proof. Natterjack Mistake I actually have a bottle of it. I have Natterjack Mistake. I have the cash strength and their regular offering. I like Natterjack. It's one of my favorite Irish whiskeys for sure. Yeah, we don't even have a bottle of H. Taylor Small Batch anymore. We traded that and an Eagle Rare to help get us that last 107 we needed. It saved us from having to drop $100 cash. He got a deal and I was happy with it, so I can't complain. 10107s though, I'm sitting on like over $1,000 worth of secondary bottles of 107. I did get an E.H. Taylor single barrel and straight rye in the mail last night, so we got 2 of those bottles. Be trying those soon. I've had both before, just having a bottle of each now, and they're already both opened. Got them both cracked open, so it's time to start drinking them. I like E.H. Taylor. I think it's really good, especially those single barrels. It's tough to beat. Minutes out. Mr. Mom, what's going on? All right, I'll try to make sure I reach out to you for the E.H. Taylor Straight Rye. I do have it. It's already open. I just need to go ahead and make a pour of it. Last night was kind of different because we were celebrating. Otherwise, I would have probably tried both those bottles last night. I had a sample of Straight Rye from Gunner, and ever since then, I've always kind of wanted a bottle. I just didn't want to pay too much for it. I paid $120 for it. I don't feel like that's terrible. Single barrel, I paid $120 for as well. And that's shipped. That's the shipped price was $120. So you factor in almost $15 to send a single bottle. Even better. Matter of fact, if you're on Discord with me, you might want to message me on Discord so I don't forget, because I am super forgetful. And I'll probably have a pour of Straight Rye tonight. Maybe tonight will be the rye night. minute out. As long as we hit the next 2 green lights and this guy doesn't stop in front of us because he just pulled out in front of us. He didn't speed up hardly at all. Luckily we didn't have to slam on our brakes, but guy's definitely a freaking asshole for that one. Could have done better, dude. Could have done better. Could have looked before you turned out. That would have been better. Quite a few vehicles here, but I'm not seeing anyone leaving with a bottle, so probably nothing to be too hopeful about. Parking lot meetup, it looks like. Pretty common. I'm at the specs over here by the airport, so if you guys are in Euless, you see me, 1,000 subscribers, this will be your last chance while I'm out about hunting today to claim some samples. I've got 3 samples. All stuff that you won't be able to find easily in Texas or even at all in Texas. Let's see if we can maintain some kind of connection or service in here. Hey, how are you? Good. Nothing new in the case. Outlaw Street Bourbon Whiskey. What do we got going on here? Yellow Rose Distillery. 104 proof. Finished in mezcal barrels, but it's $144.99. It's taped up, so we can't open it up to show a case of bottle. That seems really expensive, though. Yeah, I am in DFW. That is something new, but man, that's pricey. Still got lots of Knob Creek 12s. Yeah, Whiskey Shaman. I thought that was super high too. Ooh, some different quarter horses than I'm used to seeing too. They're all 90 proof. Weeded. There's a sherry cask staves. And then a 92 proofer. $23, $30, and $24 respectively. Got the Larceny Barrel Proof B524 for $69.89. We did pick one of those up here before, which even that Larceny Barrel Proof's a little pricey. Spey River Scotch. So we can check the rise. I've never had any Yellow Rose, but I have the opportunity to do a barrel pick with them, so we'll see. They don't really have anything that's at barrel proof, so we are going to try, if me and Jeff go in on this and try to do this through the restaurant that he has, we might still try to do a barrel pick with them, but it'll be at cash strength. It'll be one of their first releases ever. Sherry Cask does sound interesting. It helps sweeten it up for sure. Milam and Green rye sitting there. Speaking of Milam and Green, they did a release not that long ago of their wildlife series. I checked in a couple minutes late, like 3 minutes, 4 minutes later, and it was already completely sold out. Excuse me. Restocking the Blanco premiums. And the Repo. It's tough. I think we're just going to get our normal stuff to continue building points. I want to definitely say thank you guys for tuning in today, and I'll definitely see you for the next one. I do plan on going live again on Monday for my 1 year of Whiskey Tube celebration, and then the following Monday, Labor Day, we're going to do the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So appreciate you guys tuning in, and definitely see you guys for the next one. Appreciate it. Cheers.